clap together?
Oh God, we gotta
Well,
sing
I thought it was a therapeutic thing.
It's like a Zen moment. We're all
Okay,
like,
are you recording now?
Yes, I'm streaming. I am now streaming.
Okay,
Hey,
look up.
everybody on the count of 3. No
Sync.
one told you
3,
life was
2,
gonna
1.
be this way.
that was like 15 claps.
I know.
Yeah, he was singing the.
Friends theme song.
Holy shit. Alright, so we're recording.
Wait, am I? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm recording. We're good.
Okay, so I didn't get Sandy's face cam whenever he said this. But vaginas, they're like
This is the third time we talked about this.
well, I'm sorry, people weren't recording.
No, wait. I want to actually know why. Is it like
Okay, fruits are made for pollination of seeds.
I knew it. I was gonna say like flowers.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. Go on.
It's kind of like how the stamen and the pollen is plant sperm. That gets onto fruit, which develops the seeds inside of it into offspring. Therefore, fruits are uteruses.
So this is all fruit, like grapes, mangoes,
Yep,
apples.
every fruit has a seed in it.
Not a banana.
Bananas have seeds.
Inside of them?
Yeah. Towards the
Really?
center.
Huh. I guess I devour them so fast I don't even pay attention.
You know, most of the bananas are actually bananas are normally supposed to be chock full of seeds. Except for we as humans didn't like the taste of them, so we bred them to have fewer and fewer seeds, thus making them more and more endangered.
Wow. Oh, I also learned recently
Wait.
that like watermelons used to be like really small originally.
Yeah. Corn
Like, really
used to
small.
Corn used to be like this big, and then
I can't see your hand.
It's like 3 inches big.
And then over
Okay.
centuries, it grew to like a foot long.
That's like every fruit, I feel like. Wasn't bananas really small too when they first started?
Yeah, most bananas start off pretty small, and then they grow further, and they also start
Ooh.
off chock full of seeds.
Also, apples. Whenever you see organic apples, they're like this fucking big. They're so tiny.
Yeah.
It's weird. Well, not weird, but I guess it's natural. But like, we just, genetically made them, and they're like this big. Like, oh, check out this apple. It's like the size of your fucking head.
Yeah, we do that with most foods. Like pigs were usually around either wild boar size or potbelly pig size, and now we have pigs that weigh literally 2,000 pounds.
Oh God, they're bred literally just to be butchered and to be fed
Lean
from
and fat
worlds and people.
Everyone's looking at a blank screen right now.
Alright, so let's get into the intro. That was our fun facts. Alright. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Shittastic Green. Sandy.
Sandfence!
And today we're being accompanied
Yay.
by the first Noel
Greetings.
and
Yeti.
is it still Reverend?
No, it's just
I keep
it's
saying
it's just Zero Yeti.
Okay. Okay, so we're being accompanied by the Boy Wonder, the first Noel, and the Yeti, Zero Yeti, or the Reverend. I don't fucking know. But
His
anyway,
Holiness the Yeti.
anyway, any of you guys
Was
start
that a
off first.
curtsy?
One good thing and one bad.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know you could see that. All right, cool. Now there's more pressure. I thought it was just him looking at me. I didn't know it was everyone looking at me. All right, cool.
Yeah, everybody can see you.
All right, cool. Playing the cool.
You had no secrets from us.
All right.
Giddy up.
One good thing and one bad thing since last week.
In life, or
Just anything at all. That's happened to you. That whatever.
I'm sunburned to shit.
well, that's because it's been like fucking 200 degrees every goddamn day. 'Cause
Oh
of-
God.
I've been
Yeah.
a field laborer too. I've been harvesting corn and like pollinating corn in the field by hand.
That's why you know so much about fruits. You're actually in there doing it.
Oh yeah, I also nearly broke my spine. I had to have it like put back in 16 places.
Oh,
Oh,
The cringing.
That's what happens when you're
Das
literally bent
Nein
over
cringe.
pollinating
how are you
corn
podcasting?
for 5 hours.
How are you? How did you walk there?
How are you alive?
I got my back put back in place yesterday.
Wait. 16 places on your spine?
Yeah. There's like
How
30
are
Like
you
bones
like
on
they're
my
they're
spine.
they were broken, like out of place.
No, they weren't broken. They were out of place. They weren't
Oh.
broken. The bones were
Oh,
intact.
That's so.
Oh, did you go to like a physical therapist and they were just like, all right, let's just settle
Yes.
those in there.
Yes.
Let's just pack this down like the trash.
Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah, I was taking literally a bottle of pain pills every day.
I was just about to say how high are you right now?
Oh no, I'm all good now. Everything feels
I'm all
alright.
good right now. This is great. Yeah, fine.
How did they get that whole pumpkin in the piece of
I
pie?
didn't know like.
That's also
You
why I
know-
no longer work there because it was literally killing me.
I didn't know doing fruits and vegetables and stuff was so dangerous.
It is when they have you doing the same position, which is uncomfortable for several hours on end non-stop.
Everybody will tell you if you do anything at all, it's dangerous. No matter what you
Well,
do,
being a
female,
field laborer isn't
male,
necessarily
or
dangerous,
fruit,
except
it's
for
dangerous.
If you do-
insanely hard.
If you do
That's
anything
absurd
repetitive.
hard.
It's
If you
insanely
do
hard
anything
to work.
repetitive, it's dangerous.
Yeah,
We had a person
School-
pass
schools-
out from heat exhaustion.
school is dangerous.
Heat exhaustion, yeah, dude. Like, I'm
It
in
was
Florida
100
right now.
degrees outside.
I'm in Florida right now, and it should be like Florida should be illegal to live in at the summertime. like Florida should just shut down and be like, all right, everyone evacuate. We'll see you back in November. Maybe
do you think-
even past that, because last Christmas, it was like almost like 2 days before Christmas, and it was like hot as balls. I was like drenched at work. I was like, oh my god, this doesn't even
Yeah,
feel like
here in
wintertime.
rural Kansas, it was 100 degrees in the shade. Heat index was about 110. And the wind is just hot wind blowing at you.
Yeah, it's just hot wind blowing at you. You're like, this doesn't feel good at all. It's
All
just. Blech.
It's
We
like
need to
razor.
continue. What?
Especially on your sunburns. It's like razor.
Yeti, what is your good thing that's happened to you this week?
My good thing.
No. Yeti. He
Oh,
has a sense
Yeti,
of-
Yeti, a good thing.
I worked all day on the 4th of July for like double pay.
How is that good?
He got extra pay. It
You
doubles
got more
it.
money.
He got holiday pay.
I guess.
You got more money, so now he
Think
can
about
pay
it,
for his
I
medical
got paid
bills
like
for his
$8
broken
an
back.
hour. Times that by 2.
So he's getting like $19 an
And I worked
hour.
like 10 hours.
God damn.
So
You basically made my 2 weeks paycheck in a day.
But he worked his butt off in the sun, man.
oh,
Holy
Pokemon
crap.
Go came out, and my fucking phone isn't activated yet, so I can't play it.
Oh yeah. I think Pokemon just needs to stop. Like, it got.
Oh God.
Hey, you shut your whore mouth.
Did that just come out like yesterday? Because I had like everyone and their mom texting me like, "Do you have Pokemon
Oh my god!
Yeah, I couldn't
Like-
find
like-
it. I couldn't find it on the App Store yesterday. I found it this morning though.
My entire fucking Facebook is like, oh, look at my Pokemon. Look at my Pokemon. Like, I don't fucking care. I'm not 5 anymore.
I mean, it's kind of
This
creepy.
isn't 2000 anymore. I don't care about Pokemon anymore.
It's kind of creepy
Blasphemy.
to like you have your camera on and you just turn in your doorway and all of a
This
sudden there's
is
a
coming
Pokemon there.
from
You're just
the
like,
guy
ugh,
who likes My
what the
Little Pony,
fuck?
so I don't take any credit from you whatsoever.
Like it just appears out of nowhere. Don't the Pokemon just appear out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Like you can just be turning on your camera and it's on your bed.
You
You're like,
put
oh
it in
God.
GPS
Like-
and they'll randomly appear.
Picture.
But they'll appear in like certain locations. Like if you're by a river, you'll find like Squirtle. If you're in a field, you'll find like
Squirtle!
Cicada. If you're in a city, you'll find Meow.
This is like the NSA but Japanese.
This is gonna get old real quick because
This is-
every gamer is very lazy and they're
this
just
is
gonna be
the
like, I don't feel like
Pokemon-
walking
yeah.
anymore.
I
is
don't
like-
feel like walking. Fuck this shit.
Like
My
everyone's
battery
speaking about the
design,
Xbox
GPS.
Cam, whatever that was called. This is like Pokemon's version of that.
Oh, the Connect.
yeah, this is
Connect?
Pokemon's
Oh,
Connect.
God. The Connect.
But I will say,
Somet-
they are coming out with a new region in a bit, based on Hawaii. And they're instituting a lot of cool things, like battle royales, where you can literally have
Oh, that.
several people playing online, and you can all have them fight against each other. And like you have 4 people battling with 4 Pokemon, they battle each other randomly.
Okay.
Like it's a battle royale. They're instituting a lot of online stuff. They have in-game currency which you can redeem at the store for other things.
Oh,
A lot of trading features. There's a thing called Wonder Trade now, where you're able to trade a random Pokemon with anyone in the world for another random Pokemon.
Alright, so what are the newest Pokemon they came out with? 'Cause
The
I knew
newest
they-
Pokemon generation they came out with was X and Y. They have a new one called Sun and Moon coming out in November.
Not
based on
generation,
what?
like what's the newest, like, just normal Pokemon? Like, what's the newest Pikachu? What's the newest...
Oh, there are so many goddamn Pikachu clones. I hate Pikachu. But
Isn't
my
there an
personal
ice cream
favorite
Pokemon?
newest Pokemon was they released a Pokemon called Tyrantrum, which is a fossil Pokemon. And it's a Tyrannosaurus Rex with a crown and like a cape. And it's awesome. You evolve it from a fossil once you resurrect the fossil. And it's Rock and Dragon, which means it has like 3 weaknesses.
So, like, I got bored of Pokemon, like with Pokemon Red and Pokemon Yellow. Like, I beat those games and I'm like, okay, that was fun. And then I see them for like the TV and I'm like, I don't think I want to play that.
Personally, I started thanks to my friend Michael, who gave me Pokemon Silver. And I was like, I didn't really play it at all. And then I started getting into it when I found out I could get emulators for my phone for it. And Game Boy emulators don't take up a lot of space. So I play those in class when I'm bored. And that's how I got back into Pokemon. And then my roommate, Aura, he gave me a 3DS. And I started playing games again on it.
I have one of those.
And I really like Pokemon. And I like Pokemon because you can usually find Pokemon cheaper. And Mario is just so damn expensive to get.
It is.
Nice shot, man.
I just...
But...
I'm done with Pokemon. Like, whenever I heard that they had a vending machine Pokemon, I was done with it.
A
They
vending?
don't have a vending machine Pokemon.
What's that?
Like, don't they have a Pokemon that, like, can shapeshift, but its favorite form is a vending machine?
No.
I was gonna say, if you didn't add vending machine, I'd just say that's a ditto.
There's a Pokemon that's called Rotom that can possess anything that's electric because it's an electric ghost. But only temporarily.
I don't know. I heard a lot of, like, just
But
shit about Pokemon.
It like, can possess like a refrigerator and then like freeze people. And then it can possess a lawnmower and run people over. It can possess a lot of different things.
Alright, so we need to
It's kind of
continue.
terrifying if you think about it.
Sandy, what's one good thing and one bad thing that happened to you this week?
One good thing, I got a paycheck Friday, and I got myself a new chair because my old one broke, my computer chair, and I got myself an Elgato.
Yeah, we built that.
We just built the chair yesterday.
I got one of those bitches.
I have...
The Elgato?
Yeah, I got the Elgato.
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming in today.
I have a
Hey, make sure you get a splitter for it because it's not it doesn't comprehend game audio in your headset and chat at the same time.
Oh, we can't do both?
No, I literally just bought one today actually on Amazon. It's a splitter that comes that you can
Which
get.
Elgato did you get?
I got the new one. It's this I can show you right now.
I just got the Elgato. I just got the Elgato HD60.
Yeah, that's the one I have right now, the HD60. And whenever I try to play on the PS4, whenever I try to record, and I put on my PS4 headset, like if I turn on the headset, the game's audio will not record on Elgato because it's saying like, oh, the game's in my headset, it can't record in the game. So you have to get a splitter for it to go into your headset and in your game. Same thing with talking in your microphone. If you try to talk while you're, commentary while you're playing the game, you have to get a splitter for it. It's one or the other. I don't know why they did it like that. It's really stupid. So hopefully this splitter works. That way I could do like everything.
I don't know. Alright, so what's... Oh, wait, did you say a bad thing?
I could give you a bad thing. So, I spent the $110 to buy a chair. Turns out I could have gotten a $1,500 chair for $100 because my pappy knows a guy who owns a office furniture chair. So I could have gotten one like a gajillion times better for the same price. And I didn't.
Oh, can't you like return it?
I don't want to. It's a hassle.
Dude, if you could get one that's a quadrillion times better, fucking do it.
Alright. Noel, what's yours? What's your good thing and bad thing for this week? We're still on
Okay.
the first fucking thing, and we're already 16 minutes in. That fucking Pokemon, man, it takes up all your fucking time.
That and the fruit. The fruit
fruit.
really was indulging. Like I had to know more about it.
Oh,
I'm
the
sorry.
As
puns.
every fruit
The
is.
puns.
That was my bad. That was
As
my
every fruit is indulging.
Yes, the
And vagina.
puns.
And vagina.
They're
Okay,
even
vagina.
worse when you explain the puns.
I'm gonna make it quick. Mine was getting paid, and my cool thing this week was me and you guys.
Oh!
Wait. What was your bad thing then?
Oh,
Meeting
I had
you.
two good things. You're right.
I'm like, wait, is that your bad thing? Wait, what? Hold on.
No, that was two good things. My bad. Redact. Start over.
Oh, fuck you, Matt.
I don't know. I'm still working this dumbass morning shift right now, so that's a bad thing.
Yeah, you wake up at 4 in the morning. Jesus shit.
No,
Same here.
dude, I'm at work at 4 in the morning.
God
Oh,
damn.
I get up at 4 in the morning. I go to work at like 5:30.
All right. This isn't a competition.
No, I'm just saying. I thought you went to work at 4:30. I was gonna say, you got up at 4:30. I was gonna say we're in the same boat, but no, you beat me.
No. We're the same because I wake up at 3 o'clock, absolutely miserable, just like hate life, and then I gotta go to work, and I get out at noon. So it's just temporary. That's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully.
All right. So my good thing for the week is I didn't do anything this week. Bad
What a
thing is-
shocker!
You
Hey.
can't like sabotage yourself with that question if you didn't fucking do anything good.
The good thing is, last night I spent all night with my girlfriend, watching movies, I'm watching
Aw.
comedies, having fun. I nearly died yesterday because I laughed so hard. And I guess the bad thing would be what was the bad thing? I had a bad thing.
Is dying not
Oh,
a
yeah.
bad thing?
Yeah, right. Isn't that enough?
I fucked up my elbow.
Almost died, but it's worse. It gets worse.
I fucked up my elbow really bad, and the reason why I didn't record and upload for that many days is because, like, my elbow, I could literally extend it out to this, and other than that, it would, like, felt like it was breaking every time I extended it further. So I couldn't shut doors, I couldn't reach my mouse, I had to move like this to reach my mouse. I couldn't record anything, and that was pretty bad.
Couldn't jack off properly.
Ah.
Can't understand you.
Is that how you do it?
No,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
how I had to do it with the I mean...
Dude,
Okay, what is it like to be a YouTuber?
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm barely am one. I don't know.
none of us are really like
Unless you
YouTubers, but we do
conform to the
YouTube.
norms posted by most YouTubers, you will lose all fans, and there's really no point to doing it anymore.
All right. Well, see you guys later.
Baby, come back!
He says that, but he was really just going to get another beer.
Jokes on you.
He's like, oh, I found my opportunity.
I am.
Alright.
Perfect
Well,
walkout.
It's like the golden ticket to the chocolate factory. And we just gave it to him.
Okay, how to be a YouTuber? It's a weird transition because like you start off like I don't know about you, but when I started off as a recording and doing all that stuff, it was surreal and I was really nervous at first.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't sure how to act. I wanted to act normal on camera, but like it felt like I was trying to act too hard to be normal. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Make you act like you're a different person at the beginning.
Right.
So this-
yeah. And it's just like it's almost like when I watch the recording, I'm like, God, that's me normal. That's not me normal. I'm more like loose and blah blah. I was just so nervous in front of the camera, and I just kept recording myself to the point that I was like, I almost forgot it was even there.
Yeah.
You have to get into the habit of that to the point that you're just like, oh yeah, I'm recording. Oh yeah,
So-
that was funny. Yeah.
The difference between 4 years ago and today is. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is. Shout out to Molly. I'm gonna be playing this game. 2. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Shittastic, and today I'm here with a little game that I like to call.
Oh,
That
yeah.
used to be my outro. I was like, okay, and bye guys. And I'm like, bye guys.
See you later.
But now
No.
it's thank you guys so
That's
much.
that's
for
what
that
Chris
video.
did.
If you
No,
liked it,
remember
give
that.
that like button, a little smack on the
Remember-
ass, and I'll see you guys in the
Something.
next video of whatever I make. Thank you guys again, Stickering.
Slap that like button right on the ass.
Right on yours.
No, Tim.
If you like it, push that like button in the arse like a boss.
There you go. You get a bajillion subs.
Yeah. Fucking, thank you guys so much for watching that video. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss, and
I still haven't like gotten a good outro yet, so it's just like, hey, and bye guys. Hope to see you in the next
me either.
episode.
Dude,
Yeah, me either.
That's like my
I
thing.
found out like a long time ago I could do Jack's outro almost perfectly, and God, I did it for a video, and everybody's like, "You're just copying Jack." I'm like, "No, it's impersonations."
You can't do that. If you do an impersonation, make sure you make it obvious that,
Yeah,
like, just
yeah.
kidding.
Wasn't that the video labeled impersonation of YouTubers?
Yeah,
That's literally the name of the video.
I was like,
Wow. There's some dumb motherfuckers.
yeah. Someone was like, "Oh, you're copying." I'm like,
That was the point.
They can't
Hello,
read.
that's
They
the
just
headline.
click random videos hoping to
"Yeah."
find
They just
something.
clip random videos.
They just click random videos and just ridicule it. Like, this is stupid. Like, shut up. Shut your hole. Oh, excuse me.
All right, so Sandy, what about you?
YouTuber.
Yeah, how does
Me,
it feel?
when I began, I was more or less, I wasn't like the quiet, like camera shy. I was like really big on not showing my face at all. I still like don't having my first name and last name out there at all, but the first name I don't care as much about, which was hard for us to do because we always called each other by like, you know, just regular names. And when you start doing YouTube with your friends and they want you to call the gamer tags, you say it maybe 1 out of 30 times.
So I'm not going to say whose name this is. I don't. You guys don't know his name from any of the YouTube because I've never called him this. But one time I was like, all right, so I just watched Chris do this, and I think it was Sandy. He was like, but who's Chris? I'm like, Chris from Family Guy. Duh. You have to make sure you put that name out. It's like, shit. It's from this TV show.
If you're
It's not-
talking about first exposures on YouTube, I didn't really have the whole nervous thing because like my first video on YouTube was I was on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's a good video to start off with.
Yeah, I was lit on fire.
I wouldn't be afraid of anything if I survived that, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, fucking camera, I survived being on
Because my
fire.
brother had a YouTube thing he was trying to do called Idiate. That was
Called
just
flammable
Jackass.
things.
And it was teenagers doing Jackass, so it was even worse.
Oh boy.
I think I managed to make one solid video out of it by compiling everything together in
Yeah.
one take. That was just kind of like, yeah, shouldn't have done that.
They warn you in the beginning, like, do not attempt to do this.
Yeah.
No, it was like just on the experience of YouTube and everything. Like, yeah, we
Right,
shouldn't have
right,
done
right,
that.
right. Right, okay.
I post a decent amount of fish tank videos because people like that, and I'm a big aquarium guy.
One of his videos have like 20,000 views or something. It's just a
it
fish
has,
tank.
yeah, it's just a video of a fish tank because it was good built fish tank.
My highest
People-
reviews right now is about 9,600.
People will go to that and they'll look at it and they'll actually look at it for inspiration when building like their own fish tanks and stuff. But I do see a lot of things.
Wow.
You kind of need to find like
Who's playing Counter-Strike?
I am.
when you're on YouTube.
Called it!
There's a lot of like.
Wait, can you hear it?
things for
Yeah,
people
we
Yeah!
can hear
to
it.
do.
Oh!
I'm in your house. And I see you.
There's a lot of
Oh,
pressure to like
oh.
find a genre and stick with it of YouTube, and I haven't found that.
Yeah.
Well,
See,
yeah, me either.
A
I
lot of
haven't
you
found,
guys
like...
do game.
I-
A lot of you guys do
So
gamer
like,
stuff,
the
but I'm not
50-50
really a
when
big
you spam
gamer.
Like that.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah, I
well,
mean,
see,
that's
neither am I. My whole YouTube started off with I don't get to play games with my friends a lot. So maybe if I do YouTube, I can, make it to where I'm a gaming channel and I can play a lot of games with my friends. Now it's just, fuck it. I'm actually enjoying it now.
Well, there's also the problem with YouTube is just the saturation.
Oh, God.
There is millions upon millions of people on YouTube currently, and it's so saturated. It's hard unless you were there from the beginning, which is bad because I was, but I never did anything with it.
right, and that's how
But
these
unless
guys
you're
got
on
so
from
popular.
Like the beginning, or literally are later down on the list. I know it's later down on the list, but unless
Hello,
you're
friendo.
A vid whore,
I have friendo watching chat or stream.
unless you're a vid whore, you can't really do anything, or you pay for it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, let's get into that later because that's actually a topic for today's podcast. All right.
This is a transition, Tim. Call
Well,
it
we have to follow the order.
Yeah.
It's like Arcadian rhythm, you know, like how you go to sleep. No, I don't know where I'm going with that. Just
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Just-
Okay.
I'm bored.
So we do YouTube, you know, we do YouTube, and we do it pretty consistently. But there are a bunch of kids who are on YouTube today who got their, you know, from doing like, sound leak or shit like that. What I want to talk about are those stupid YouTube kids who like are famous from moving their camera around.
It's a memory card thingy.
Like Musically and stuff like that. Like there are kids who are like famous, who are like millionaires now, who have tours because they go like
Really?
yeah, they're fucking famous, and it's like
Those kids who do that one singing app, whatever it's called.
yeah, Musically.
Yeah.
If you guys have seen Leafy is Here, he shits on them so much.
That 360 though.
Fucking hate it. Like, here I am, I record, 2 to 3 videos a day. I upload, I edit, and, I try to make it consistent. I won't be able to do it. I try to be consistent. I put a lot of fucking work into this channel,
Oh, no.
I have thumbnails,
No, I tuned out.
none of my videos go without a thumbnail anymore. I have thumbnails, I have shit out the wazoo, I do things. And there are these kids who just move their phone around and they're fucking famous.
Well, it's also another struggle with YouTube is when you have a full-time job and college like I do, it's kind of really hard to do anything consistently.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, yeah, I mean, I have a full-time job too, and I struggle making deadlines whenever I give myself deadlines to do videos or whatever. Like the last video I did was fucking a week ago.
Yeah.
Even my Facebook page is like, hey, you haven't been on in over a week. I'm like, oh shit, it's been a week already. Like, when you have
That's
full-time job, it's
exactly
hard to
how
do
it
that.
was.
I
today.
just try to do daily.
That's how it was yesterday. Like I was just doing a lot of shit. I was just doing so much shit. And then it comes to Friday or Thursday, and I'm like, I have to record this, I have to record this, and I have to do the podcast. What the fuck? I just did it last week. I don't remember this being a week ago. This was yesterday.
Oh, this is a full-time job by
This-
That's what
this-
happens when you have
obviously.
nothing to do, really.
And like this YouTube
lose
is
track
not just
of
a
all
9 to
time
5 job.
whatsoever.
It is a 12-hour job. You wake up, you check your Twitter to see if anybody, posted about video games or anything. You check Game Jolt, you check Steam, you check everything to make sure, you're up and up with all the shit that's going on. This is not a 9 to 5 job. This is the job that if you don't pay attention to it, you're fucked.
I think after a while too, like you get help from people too. Like I noticed that like the bigger YouTube stars are they're not doing this by themselves.
Yeah.
It's physically impossible for them to do it by themselves. They actually hire people on the side to edit their shit because they're just trying to they're just throwing videos like it feels like every hour like at a time like. And it's hard to compete with that, You
Yeah.
can do but so much. It's to the point they have to sit back and be like, you know what? I'm not having fun doing this. Let me just do it at my pace and have fun with it naturally. Because if you try to keep up with the other competitives, you're just gonna drive yourself insane.
That's
Yeah.
why,
It's just
I'm trying to do, we tried to do the collab channel, which I thought would have been easier on all of us, the Wise Guys channel, but a lot of people abandoned it.
Well, we didn't abandon it. It's just you left for college, I left, I moved out. It's just we couldn't get together anymore.
The thing is, you don't have to have everyone together to post something to a collab channel. I was trying to get to work like the structure of previous collab channels.
Like the Creature Hub or
Yeah, like every day, well, not every day, but like 3 times a week, you can have 3 different people posting videos, but it's all for the good of the channel. And that's why I stopped making videos for my main channel, and I mainly just use that for personal use, and I make videos every once in a while for the Wise Guys channel. Finally finished a fucking series of the Pokemon Yellow thing, which took like 2 years.
Pokemon Yellow.
I'm surprised you even finished it.
That's the thing. If whenever I start playing something, I want to finish it because I hate it when Let's Plays don't have an ending.
That's
Well,
what. Speaking of which, I have a series I'm doing right now. Like, I have like 30 parts of it. Oh, I upload to YouTube. I'm just not doing it until I actually finish a thing. Then I'm like, okay, if I do happen to not be able to record, I have a whole month of videos I can put up.
It's smart.
See, what I do is, I have been trying to do, the day before I upload, and then I edit the video, and then I edit the thumbnail the day of, and then I upload it from my PC, and then I put the thumbnail up from my laptop. I've been trying to do that, but that just didn't work. That didn't work. So finally, I'm like, all right, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday and Wednesday, I record 2 videos a day, and on Friday, I record 3. I've already recorded 2 episodes for today, or this weekend. Today is the podcast is the final video. I have Shadow Story Time for Saturday. I have Loadout for Sunday, and then Loadout for Saturday. Fuck it, whatever. All right, so speaking of YouTuber kids and YouTube itself, Noel, you've uploaded a music video recently. And by recently, I mean like a month ago, I think.
Is that the Overwatch one?
Yeah, the Overwatch one. That was a really good music video that I believe
haven't
you
gone
did
to
yourself.
see it yet.
I believe you did yourself.
Yes, I did it myself. The only thing that wasn't originally mine was the music because, I mean, I could do music myself because I've been in bands growing up as a teenager.
Yeah.
But to get the equipment to do that on my computer, I don't have the money for it right now. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll find a song, and then I found a really good song, and I was like, that sounds catchy as shit. And I made lyrics, and I just did everything else myself.
But see, now the kid YouTubers, the music who
You
move their phone around and get famous, they're now getting their own music videos. And these music videos, like, there are 12-year-old people on a fucking spaceship flying to Mars,
So it's like
and
you
their
can't
music
capture us both at
videos.
the same time. It was just like a piece of a beard.
And the thing is, these music videos, they're not being made by them. I'd be surprised if they're even singing in the videos. I think they're lip singing. Either that or it's auto-tune. But every single one of the music videos are done by professionals because either their parents are rich or because they got rich from moving their phone around.
Hey, you never know. Like, there's some
Well, Tim
teenagers and
Alsop
kids out there that are just musically in tune and have a beat and just have it in their body and system.
I have ADHD, and my father was a drummer for, I think, 50 years. So I got the whole beat down, I got beats and everything, I can keep up. But, like, doing music like that? No, I can't do that. But the thing is, these people are like, yeah, so, I'm 12, but good night, all of my beautiful people out there. It's like, dude, you're 12, you shouldn't even have a phone.
Yeah,
No.
and yet they're doing that. Yeah, it has to be. They have to have some kind of encouragement by their parents or siblings or something to do that.
See, like, that's what YouTube was for me. It was just a little thing to, have fun. It's just a little thing, I could do on my free time to have
It still
fun.
is. It still is. You can still
Yeah.
have fun, with your doing. Just don't focus so much on what other people are doing. It's gonna drive you insane.
Yeah.
Don't be like, man, why are they getting so many views? Like, so fuck it. Let them get views. Don't let that. All that's gonna do is just fuck your game up and just make you get derailed on what you're doing. Just have fun with your page, play games you like, and it'll come naturally.
See, if there are times whenever I don't want to do something, like, I'll go out on Twitter and Facebook and be like, all right, guys, so today I'm just not feeling it. I just don't want to do anything. So here's a video I had up like a month ago. Here it is. You guys are finally being able to see it. I'm just not into it right now. I just don't want to do it. But most of the time, I don't upload because, well, my girlfriend gets sick a lot. I don't get sick.
You don't have to announce that though.
Oh,
If you have
I
no
know.
video, yeah,
But,
just
like,
fucking throw it in there.
Yeah.
Do you want that cheese sauce or?
If you want to.
Cheese sauce. I want cheese sauce.
We should have one more jar. Oh, well.
You already bought one jar.
Don't worry about it.
What's wrong with you?
Hey, don't worry about it.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm from New Jersey. I left my khakis in my khakis.
Ugh, Jersey.
New Jersey.
I'm just
New
kidding. I love
Jersey.
Jersey people.
New Jersey. All
I'm a
right.
Guido. I'm from New Jersey.
So because we are YouTubers or do YouTube, and because for the most part our channels are gaming, for the most part, what are you looking forward to this year, game wise? What are you looking forward to coming out?
Wait. Tom Clancy Wild. Is it Wildland or Wild?
Wildlands, man.
Yes,
Yeah,
Wildlands.
Ghost Recon.
I want that and my brother so much. We're just waiting for. I'm like, this is probably gonna be the first $60 game in like years I'm going to get.
That game looks amazing. Yes, I agree.
I saw some gameplay
trailer
of that.
was
I'm like,
sick.
that looks cool. That looks like something that if I had a better computer, that Sandy and I would play, or other people and I would play.
You see,
But-
that's where consoles come in handy. So if you don't have a souped up fucking system, you just play that shit on your PS4. Or
Yeah,
Xbox.
but no matter what, that game will get laggy. What?
You want fire break?
No.
My ideology is I have a computer. If I want to pay $400 for a PS4, I might as well throw it into upgrading my computer. That's like my ideology at this point.
Yeah, that's the same here. But I'm supposed.
You'd
to
have
be
to get an
getting
entire new computer though, Shadow.
I'm supposed to be getting a job here soon. It's working like a lot of businessy shit, like trailers and offices, and I'm construction. It's supposed to be going into construction soon, and like for a week I can get like $1,000.
Nice.
So like I'm
That's some good
looking,
guacamole.
looking for that, but in case that doesn't work out, I
Don't
I
open on
just
left,
need to
please.
look.
Always have a plan B, C, D, F, G.
Yeah. Well, first I need a plan A.
Well, yeah, that'll kind of help. Kind of need a plan to start off with.
So
Game
what?
up. Oh, what
your-
happened?
Your face cam.
Oh, see, I told you, this piece of shit.
All right,
you.
that's fine if you don't want to if you don't want to worry about the face cam anymore. That's fine.
No, I was doing fine. This piece of shit. Why isn't that working? There we go.
All right.
Fuck you.
For those of you in the chat asking for other people's channels, just go to my channel and look at the mates tab, and it'll have all their links there.
Yeah. Okay, the game I'm looking forward to
Yep.
is. Sorry, this is E3 related. I know everyone's very
That's-
PC
fine.
heavy over here.
I
Is
I
Days
like
Gone.
if you don't. What game?
Days Gone.
That looked good. That looked really good.
Is
I'm
that
a
the zombie game?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like good survivor horror type.
Everybody
zombie
does.
monster
Like-
games. But I grew up with that shit. I wasn't just like Resident Evil 4. Like 10 years later.
Yeah.
But like I grew up with that shit. Like, and that Days Gone game came out of nowhere. I was watching the E3 press for it, and they show like the gameplay of it. I was like, wow, this looks amazing. And how the zombies come at you. It looks like that movie War Z.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
wait,
the
you wanna see
people who
War
really
Z?
did the
World War Z.
comparison. Have you seen the comparison video of that?
No, they actually show like the swarms with the gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it looks exactly like it. Like you walk into a fucking bar and it's just like bleh, like zombies everywhere, and they're just like blasting them. I was like, oh my god, this game is awesome.
Somebody went
Going-
by and actually like took bits out of World War Z and all that, and they put the two things. They'd play the Days Gone and then the World War Z one, and it's like basically the exact same things happening.
Wow, that's awesome. That is. So
I love games that are off of movies but aren't supposed to be. Like, shit. What are you? Days Gone, for example. It's not World War Z the game, but
No,
it is
yeah.
basically World War Z the game.
Right, but you know what? We're overdue for games like that because like we've evolved from like oh god, one zombie coming at me. Like we're past that. We could take on one zombie.
Yeah.
We're past that. So now they're like, all right, what's the next thing we could do? Have a whole ocean of zombies coming at you, and it's like in every direction in that game too. It's just like they're coming, and I love how you could like interact with the environment. You like smash their head through a fucking saw or whatever. Like it was just chaotic. Like I was like getting anxiety watching that trailer. Like they did a really good job with the presentation of that fucking game. Like kind of disappointed that it's single player, but at the same time not, because I like playing co-op. I like playing with my friends.
Yeah.
I like I'm very big co-op, especially with survivor horror games. I would love to play with my buddies. Like, hey, let's go survive this. You know, especially when it's an
Yeah,
open
that's
world
one
like
thing
that.
I
It's an open
really want.
sandbox.
Yeah.
That's one thing I
But,
really
like-
don't like is how the trend of systems, especially like console systems, have shifted away from the original of 4 people can play this to it's a solo player.
Right.
Like
And
things
I-
like
I-
Battlefield, I really, really hope would be multiple people being able to play on the same console.
right, yeah, especially Battlefield because they're known for their huge fucking battles in
Yeah.
general. Like that's
so
what they're
the-
known for.
And, so
And
the-
like I see why they didn't do that for Days Gone because like I feel like it wouldn't feel so dreadful if I had like 4 other dudes with me, you know, in that situation. If there's a horde, you know, as opposed to me by myself, you're just like, oh guy, you run out of there, you're just booking out of there, kind of thing. If there's other players, like I guess it would take away from the scary edge
Immersive.
survival thing, exactly. As opposed to having a group with you, it would take it out. So yeah, it sucks that it's not co-op, but at the same time, I'm very excited to see the
Yeah.
gameplay and where it goes from it. Very excited.
So, speaking of survival horrors, America is basically now the survival horror of the world because you can no longer live off the land. You know, you have to pay for water or sewage or stuff. And we talked
That
about
was
this
like a
in
very
the last
forced
podcast,
switch
but I didn't feel like
between
we opened up enough about it.
To make it any more awkward.
What?
Talking to Chris.
Oh.
I was commenting on how that was a very forced switch of topics.
Oh well, I didn't realize we were going to get into games of survival horror. I'm like,
My bad. If you're gonna talk with me, it's gonna come up.
no, that's fine. Like, this is what I've been wanting for a long time. Because like, usually Sandy is there, you know, playing his video games, and I'm just like, it feels like I'm just talking to the computer, and not, you know, Sandy.
Yeah, he was totally busted. I heard your gameplay video. Her was like, I'm like, are you playing Counter Strike? He's like, no. What are you talking about?
But like,
Speaking of which, I just got invited to a comp lobby and I didn't think ahead. I can hear nothing, so there's no clutching for me.
Oh boy.
Blue Battlehawk just invited me, so I'm playing with him and 2 of his friends. I'm SL1, they're silver elites.
oh.
Alright. I had to use the bathroom. BRB.
All right, same here. Okay, we will see you guys after this short break. I think I'm gonna
Wait, why are we
also
taking a
go
break?
get something to eat. You guys can go too.
Wait,
All right.
why are we taking a
they're,
break?
they're gonna use the restroom and grab stuff real quick.
Oh, okay.
So that means for me, I just hit control 4, 5. Just tab out.
I was trying to get.
Back to recording, and I'm good.
Everybody good?
Yes, sir.
What about you guys, Sandy?
No, I'm good.
Chris, too?
I didn't have to do anything, so.
Hey, Orange, can you buy me an egg?
Yeah, I was just calling my roommate.
Alright.
Well, might not be a roommate.
Nice
We don't
skin,
fucking
bro.
know. The college is throwing us a curveball.
Alright. We're on 6, right? I believe so.
I don't know, I haven't even looked at the questions while we've been doing this.
We were up to we didn't do shitty music videos. We went from like
Yeah, we did.
we did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did.
One more house.
Your
Hi,
shitty
Jordan.
video. No, I'm
One
not
more
saying.
What we're looking forward to.
Bye, Jordan.
No, we're past that.
Did this
We're
guy
up
just,
6.
did you just burn me in my music video?
About a 10-second delay there, but okay.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you because you sound like you're fucking down a hallway. All right, give me a break. This guy
Alright.
burned me. Oh yeah, we're past that. We're at the up to the 5th one, I think.
We're doing decent for SO1 on this team. Oh my god, I'm being the Silver Elite!
Oh no, we did that too.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're up to 6.
Okay.
We're up to 6.
Look
Hey,
at that
guys,
rank
welcome back.
difference.
Welcome back, guys.
Dude.
Now, I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time, but
Hitler.
Yeti, we might get some
Chicken
references from you and stuff. But Ori and I, we've gotten some new fish. By new fish, I mean we've gotten fish for, you know,
Two
the
outside
first time
squeaky.
ever.
First off,
But-
saltwater, freshwater, brackish.
What?
literal-
What kind of
like
fish
literal
do you, what
fish.
kind of water do you have?
Saltwater,
Fresh water?
I fucking knew he was up there.
Like literally fish.
Cold,
Yeah.
okay, tropical
Okay.
or cold?
Huh?
Tropical or cold?
I don't know. Balloon mollies. Just mollies.
Okay, that's a brackish fish. Are do you have
Okay.
a freshwater tank?
Yeah.
Okay, first things first is you have mollies. Eventually they have to live in saltwater or brackish water.
What is brackish water?
Brackish water is a
Oh, boy.
salinity range between fresh water, which is basically 0, and salt water, which is 3.4.
So we have to
as
start
far as
putting
salinity
salt,
measure.
like,
Anyway,
we have to start putting salt water in there.
okay. You have mollies. Do you have anything else in the tank?
I don't know what they're called, but
By
yes,
Molly,
we
he
do.
doesn't mean the fish.
What?
He doesn't.
There's a
Lit
fish named
85,
Molly?
right outside warehouse.
Anyway,
And
wow.
okay,
Okay, now
Squeaky and
continue
just
saying what
fucking
you
ran
were
up on me,
saying.
Squeaky.
We just have new fish.
Okay, what are they?
Mollies and I don't know what else.
Okay, that's something you should figure out.
Well, I mean, I don't know it. They know it, but I don't know it.
It's in your house, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go look at them.
I know what they look like.
Do you know what your fish look like? The ones that you purchased.
Describe what they look like.
Okay, well, some of them are orange, and
Oh, they goldfish.
no. they're
Imagine if that's
They're
exactly
easy to-
what it was.
They're easy to maintain.
they're about this big. I think they'll get bigger, but they're about this big. Usually they're white in front, and then they turn a different color in the back.
Okay.
They're like white and orange or white
Describe
and
their
black.
physical
Like the clownfish?
appearance.
Wait,
No.
did you just describe Corey?
Who's Corey?
Corey, the fish, K-O-I.
Oh, koi.
Koi.
No, no.
No, it's not
That
a
would be
koi.
expensive as hell if you got that.
Actually,
I
no,
don't-
not too much.
I
if
don't
you
know.
buy them small.
Whatever. They're taking care of it. I don't give a fuck. Issue with subscriber whores.
You should
No,
give a
Tim.
fuck. Their lives depend on you.
Tim,
They don't depend on me. I don't feed
You
them.
bastard.
I don't
Go
feed
on,
on
you
them.
can talk
They don't
afterwards.
depend on me. They don't, I don't.
Damn it. Okay, describe what they look like physically.
This is the mic, not the TV.
Describe what they look like physically. Like, what shape of a head do they have? How many fins do they have?
Oh,
Put pictures of them in the chat.
He doesn't know.
Hey, Timmy.
What?
After this, take pictures of them and put it in the chat.
I don't have a camera.
Here's good. Just pick one up, put it in your hand, run to your webcam really quickly, find your recording software, click picture, and then run it back and drop it back in the tank.
That sounds very dangerous.
Okay,
That is extremely
okay.
dangerous.
How much did they cost? Do you remember that?
I didn't buy them. I don't have money.
Okay, can we go to next topic? Because this is.
I want to. All right, YouTuber whores.
Oh my god.
All right.
I could say one right now, but he
Those fish
might.
are gonna die.
But he might be watching my screen or my stream.
Kawa.
So. Who?
But no, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. What I mean is people who are YouTubers and they put on Twitter or Facebook or YouTube.
Prostitutes.
If you want to get big, like this tweet.
Oh, those people.
If you want to get big, like this video. It's like,
That shit's everywhere.
I thought it'd
even
be the
in
other way around. Oh my
even
God.
in Instagram. It's like everywhere.
I fucking hate
You want
that.
more followers?
I didn't know what I was doing.
Like my page. It's like,
Yeah, you want to get big on YouTube? Click here. It's like, what's the point?
Oh my god, I just failed so hard.
Alright. So, there's this guy, right? And, he's doing a giveaway. And for some reason, I got tagged in the giveaway. I don't remember why. But, I showed my girlfriend, and I'm like, alright, so there's this giveaway, and he's giving away an Xbox One and a PS4.
awesome.
And I was like, do you want me to join? Or do you want me to try out? And she's like, yes, I do. I try. And he's like, I think this is like fucking the 5th of June. Right? So then he's like, the giveaway will be told at the 1st of July. I'm sorry, it's actually going to be the 1st of August. And then I'm like, alright, I guess I have to wait another month. Okay, that's not bad.
One roof.
He literally tweets every 5 minutes.
I hit him once for 20
Hey
minutes.
guys, so what's up? If you think I'm going to get an A on my next test, give me this many likes. If you think I'm going to get a B on my next test, give me this many likes. Like, why the fuck do I need to like to tell you what your grades are going to be?
Oh, is it like a gamble thing?
No.
No, it's just a kid asking for likes to get saying, "Oh, I'll get a better grade if you give me more likes," basically.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's stupid. I
like-
don't give a fuck about your grades.
It's
Like-
like one like equals one prayer. One
Yeah,
share
exactly.
equals $1.
God will save, or God will stop world hunger if you like this page.
Dude, I don't give a fuck about your fucking grades. You can fail for all I care.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
exactly
It's like,
what we're
I
complaining about.
don't care. But like, YouTube has become a whoring website. If
Everything.
every website,
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything.
yeah, like
Even Tinder. You go on Tinder, you're like, oh yeah, that girl's hot, and then the next one's like, you want to meet single girls? It's like, yeah, that's why I'm on here in the first place.
I don't
Like,
have Tinder. so-
Have you seen
what the fuck?
Tim? Did you see the thing I posted from Skype?
no.
The Skype capture. Go look at it. Look, it's in the messages.
Of this one?
How I respond? No, how I respond to a bot.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Oh yeah, the whole Pokemon
There's
thing.
a grind. There was a Skype
back to the
bot.
Pokemon.
No.
There was a Skype bot that keeps trying to get a hold of me. I just keep messaging it with Pokemon shit.
Yeah,
Like, there you go.
we've already been
That's
like
all, bitch.
15 minutes of Pokemon. Let's not go with Pokemon. OBS.
Well, Pokemon.
Quit.
No.
Stop.
No. Okay, so OBS. So I thought, OBS was really cool because, I was like, oh, I can record videos and stream at the same time for free. I get into it, and like at the first time, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? How the fuck do I do this? What the fuck is going on? What do I do? Why is this a thing, And then finally, I figure out how to do it,
Hey, Dylan,
and my
wanna switch me?
screen is all blurry in the stream. My screen is all blurry in the stream. And I'm like, how can I get that fixed? So then Sandy was talking about it. He was like, yeah, this screen is so blurry. I'm like, how do you get that fixed? Like, you have an amazing computer, better than mine, and yours is still blurry. He's like, yeah, you just can't get rid of it. Why?
Well, you got to bring up the thingy in the menu.
No. Like it'll be there. Like it's like, oh, I'm fine, but I'll occasionally just blur up.
You gotta put up the what the hell is it called?
Resolution?
No, the max bit rate.
Oh.
It's because it thinks you're posting nudity. That's why.
When you go to encoding in the settings, you gotta go to max bit rate. The default sucks. You gotta boost up to like 5,000.
What do you have yours at? Oh yeah, I have mine at 3,500 and I still can't get it that great.
I have 5,000. Well, when I record, I have it at 5,000. When I'm streaming, I lower it down because if I have it that high, it lags like crazy for people. They tell me like, "Yo, you're just lagging." So it's like, all right, well, either stream, without lag and have shitty quality, or
Yeah.
have good quality and lag like crazy. So whenever I record, I max out the bit rate by
Hey, where's the
5,000.
bomb at?
All right.
Then it looks crystal clear.
Okay. I might start trying that out. I mean, I just changed it to 5,000. So yeah. What do you do for streaming? Like, what's the bitrate for that?
Use words, people.
I do
Use words.
for streaming. I do it the minimal.
2,500?
I do 1,000.
Oh.
I do
I do
3,500
minimal
for streaming.
I do minimum. Because anything else after that, people are just like, "Yo, you're lagging." I'm like, all right. And I just go back to the settings and I switch it down again.
How good's your internet connection?
You would think that I have fucking cable and I'm plugged into it and it's still giving me shit.
Yeah. I plugged into it as
I
well.
don't have Ethernet, but I do fine with 3,500. It's just still blurry because it's not high enough quality.
Right, yeah.
All right. So we're finally getting towards the end of this. This took much longer for 10
I guess we didn't
topics.
need more than 9 questions.
I know. We actually have I don't know if we'll do salty time. But Resident Evil. Resident Evil 7 is coming out, right?
I never had a good time with any of them.
Oh, should have. Resident Evil. Resident Evil 7 is coming out, right? And this, I came up with this topic because of the first new
One going.
Boy Wonder here.
I don't know
Robin.
the call.
Okay, so I came up with the topic because of him, because
He's
I didn't play
still.
any of the Resident Evil games. I've seen a couple of them.
I started playing 5 or 6 with Fire. I don't remember which one.
I didn't
Ouch.
play
Oh
any of
boy.
them.
No wonder you don't like them.
No, I think they're amazing. I'm Mormon.
The
I was
movies
Mormon.
are better.
So growing up, I wasn't allowed to watch the movies. Growing up, I wasn't allowed to play rated T games. I wasn't allowed to do a lot of shit. So I didn't know about it.
Tell me about the movie.
My girlfriend was like, "Yo, there's this movie called Resident Evil. Have you seen it?" And I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" She's like, "All right, so you gotta watch it."
The movies are an abortion.
I like some. I forget which one it was, but I liked one of them.
Oh, they're god
What do
awful.
you mean? Giant mutated dog creatures with human genomes? using
I know
guns.
what you're doing.
What's so
I know what
bad
you're doing.
about it?
You're trying to get a rile out of me. Stop
Sci-fi
it.
level
Stop.
graphics.
God, I can't get the bomb.
Stop
Alright.
it.
Orange and
All right,
I know what you're
so
doing.
Somebody get ramp.
Resident Evil 7 is going back to its roots with Resident Evil, because Resident Evil 7 is a horror game now, right? So apparently, according to I think the only one who really played a lot of them, Noel said that Resident Evil 1, had horror aspects to it. It might not have been a horror game, but it was definitely, it gave you chills and it was pretty creepy.
Survivor horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, like after the third, well, maybe after the fourth game is when they started losing their survivor horror feel to it, and it got more action play. Even Capcom admitted it because they were trying to be like, we're trying to make both fans happy, both that like zombies and both that like action games. It's like, you can't do that, dude. You're gonna disappoint a lot of people if you do
Yeah.
that.
But
So,
I really like that. I really like how they're going back to their roots
It's like
with
that
Resident
one
Evil
game.
7.
The creator of Mega Man is like, yeah, it's gonna be the sequel to Mega Man, and it's literally just Mega Man.
yeah, it's just Mega Man, yeah, just a polished
Once
turd,
Raptors
basically.
somehow got me
But like
immediately,
fucking,
seems
like
good.
I didn't follow anything about Resident Evil 7 at
Like
all
instead
because
of Dr. Light, it's Dr. White, and it's like this is literally
Yeah.
the same damn thing.
yeah, like no one noticed that. You're just like, really, dude? All right, I'll keep playing. Like, fuck you, I'm not that dumb. But like, I didn't follow anything about Resident Evil 7 at all. Like, because Resident Evil 6 just left a horrible taste in my
Yeah.
mouth. It was just,
I,
it was.
The one thing I really liked about Resident Evil 6 was that the logo looked like a giraffe trying to suck his dick.
Yeah, that was the only.
Oh yeah, I remember that whole thing.
People
I'm so
put
glad
that-
other people thought so.
People put that meme on, and that's all I saw. I was like, oh, I see a giraffe sucking a dick. Great. This basically sums up the game, basically, because it was just god awful. To go from like scary to that, I was like, God. So yeah, when the 7th one came out, it was when E3 came out, and they were like, my friends were like blowing up my phone. They're like, because they know that I like Resident Evil games. They're like, the 7th game is out, and I was like, okay, I'll download it with zero expectations. And basically, they took the premise of PT. Have you guys played the
Yeah.
PT demo?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that demo made me shit myself. I'm so disappointed that they stopped making that game. Like,
But aren't they going to make another game that was like PT?
yeah, that Death Standing game, whatever. It just shows what's his name? Norman Reedus, the guy that plays
Yeah.
yeah, he's there like covered in black shit, and that's it. Like they have nothing else about the game. But it's basically the same creators that are going to make PT is going to make that game. So yeah, that's kind of exciting. But the Resident Evil 7 demo does have a PT. Even when people say it because first of all, it's in first person. Resident Evil hasn't done anything first person since like this old PlayStation 1 game that was terrible. Anyway,
Raccoon
they went first
City?
person
I
and
don't know,
like it was dark and gloomy, and yeah, it just made
Yeah.
everyone creep out.
I saw your video about it, and like in the beginning, I was like, "Oh, this
Oh,
guy's not
no.
looking." He doesn't like this. He's not going to get into it. I've seen the the demo before, and I'm like, this guy, he's just Resident Evil. Oh shit, Resident Evil.
Behind split 61 green.
Yeah.
Like your
It-
mood
it-
changed so much. You're like, holy shit.
Oh, absolutely,
Almost
yeah.
78
Because
roof.
again, it completely threw me off guard
Orange
because
cat.
it was not what I expected at all. So now I'm actually excited for the title to come out.
Another thing that's coming out is Battlefield 1. And what I really didn't like about that was I went from Battlefield 2. Wasn't there a
That's
Battlefield
wrong.
2
No.
Bad Company? Wasn't
It
that
went
the game?
from Bad Company to Battlefield Bad Company 2 to Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline, so they can do one because they never had a Battlefield 1 or a Battlefield 2.
I
And
guess so,
Battlefield
but like,
1, it's literally like
See,
it's Battlefield
I-
World War 1.
Wait, there wasn't a Battlefield before Bad Company?
No, it was just Bad Company.
Yeah, it was Battlefield Bad Company. And the reason, and also the title makes sense, is it's Battlefield World War 1.
It's like doing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, which that was weird in all honesty. But then they went to that's not me. They went to COD 2, Modern Warfare 2, COD Modern Warfare 3, and then they have the new series Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. It's like that. So they have the availability to go back and reset. I'm streaming.
okay.
I would
So,
not.
like,
Don't show your bad. Don't show that.
So what?
He about walked in his uniform, and I don't want everyone knowing where I live.
I can't see your camera for shit.
How would he know where you?
Because
how would anybody know where?
It's his police shirt.
Oh, okay. So it gives out the name of the city.
It gives out enough.
Okay. But like I thought this was like Battlefield 1. I see that as the same thing as Xbox One and Xbox One S. They already have an Xbox.
Battlefield 1 is
Let's
set
shut
in
the door.
World War 1.
It's getting hot. I'm getting a
That's
headache.
why the
There-
title makes sense.
Okay, well, like all I knew was Battlefield 1. Every gameplay I've seen of it was just
What about
Battlefield 1. It wasn't Battlefield World War 1.
It's World War
World
No,
War
it's
I.
called
Shut the door.
Battlefield
Shut the
1.
door.
It's set in
You
World
come in or
War
come out.
I.
You can be in the.
Okay, but like,
Down.
It's the
like I
first
said, I
battle.
didn't know anything about it being
There's
set
There's a
in
purple
World
shell
War
here
1.
somewhere. Then here. You can
Or
go.
World War, whatever, because
Oh.
nobody put it in their title. I would watch the videos and I'm like, okay, so I see it's in World War. It's in the one of the World Wars. I don't know which one, but
First.
like
The first
everybody
one?
puts Battlefield 1 gameplay. It's
Yeah,
not Battlefield
you can
1
tell by
World
the
War
horses that go
gameplay.
riding.
It's Battlefield 1 gameplay. That's all I knew about it because that's all I saw about it.
Oh, you've seen gameplay with the horses? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I've seen.
But
I haven't. I think they're going back to World War II because apparently they did a little thing, and they apparently kids and other people were complaining that they were sick of futuristic things.
Oh yeah, easily.
they're like-
That's why the new Call of Duty is going to die so hard,
I
even though the
love-
fanboys are going to buy it
Okay,
anyways.
I love historically set games. One of my favorite war games of all time is set in the Civil War. Even though you always pick the North because you know who wins the end.
Hey, Orange, can you buy?
Still, you're playing historic.
Play the
battle.
South and
As a
just
history
root for the
buff,
shit out of them.
I love it.
You can make it.
I played a game. I think it was Call
Call of Juarez?
Modern War. No, it wasn't Modern
Battlefield.
Warfare. What was it? It was a Civil War game, but I always played for the South just to see, what the perspective.
Oh, I always
of
played the South
gameplay
because I
would
thought
be.
they were coolest.
Like, I played for the South because I wanted to see what the South would be like. Because I was like, I don't know anything about what the South went through to get there. All you learn about is the North winning.
You're gonna learn it from the from this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, the game's not where you should be learning your history.
Yeah,
I
pick
was
up a book,
8.
bro.
I played the
was 8.
South. No, they didn't have slaves. They were against slavery. Completely. That's why they fought the North.
So they'll find a North. They're like, fuck you, North,
I
you're a
was-
slave.
I was 8, but this is to sum it up. But with Battlefield 1, I didn't see anything about it being in the World War, like World War 1 or 2. I just saw Battlefield 1 gameplay. I never knew it was in World War until I saw the gameplay. I'm like, oh, okay, so this is World War. But, I didn't know the title was
Marshmallow
Battlefield
Yellow.
1, World War 1 or 2. So, like, I was thinking that's the same as Xbox, going Xbox 360, Xbox One. It's like you already have an Xbox. You don't need an Xbox One. Make it
Oh,
Xbox
yeah.
720.
They never had a Battlefield 1. I guess it's weird for them just to call it Battlefield. Even though that's what God of War is doing. The new God of War game is just called God of War. They're not calling it God of War 5 or 4, whatever the fuck it is. But it's weird that they go. Well, not weird. I guess they're trying something different. They're going back to the World War II phase. But like, I was around when Call of Duty first came out. And all the other games. That's all there was World War II games. Just World War II game after one after another, man. It was just like one after another. And then finally they went to Modern Warfare, and I was like, okay, thank God they catch up to times. So for me, I was surrounded by World War II games. I guess the younger generation wasn't because they were too young to play it. But like, I was all over, and I was like, all right, I'm kind of gotten sick of shooting
How old
guns
are
from
you?
like the
how,
fucking.
How old are you? I don't know that
Well,
yet.
Oh, we're not putting
Okay.
that online. We're not putting that online. That's a secret.
I'll tell you how old I am. I remember my first war game was those little toy soldiers. Those melted plastic ones on the PlayStation 1.
I had that for computer when I was a kid.
That was my first war game. That was like my first game. And I loved it because the flamethrowers melted your enemies to the ground. And the trucks, they were just bricks, but they were bricks that could drive through buildings.
One.
I think
It was mind blowing.
the first 2 games I think I've ever played was Spider-Man.
That's
2,
how old
like
I am.
2000 games, Spider-Man 2000, and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for the PC.
Man.
Those were I think those were the 2 first games I ever played.
I had an Army
played
Man
all
strategy
PC.
game for computer.
Wow.
All right, so that was an amazing
I had Dirt
podcast. We got a
Track
lot. We got a lot in. We got a lot done with only 10 topics. And I want to thank both of our guests, the first Noel and Zero Yeti. It was
Thank
really
you.
fun, and we got a lot of stuff in, and that's what we do here. We just talk about shit. But thank you guys for joining, and
Vegas!
That's his thing.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
wait, that's his thing. So he stole my
No,
old
it's
thing.
your thing.
Oh,
We're parodying
okay.
it.
No.
All right.
Thanks for letting us have you, because you are legitimately the most awesome dude I have met yet online.
Oh,
Well-
jeez, stop!
Yeah, I got in.
Go on.
I got in, playing games with them. I'm
I
like,
did not mean
holy
on a
shit, this
dating
guy,
website.
what the fuck? I wasn't expecting this. What the fuck? If you guys should really check him out.
Wow.
Give him a lot of love. Because he's a lovely.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
no,
there's
don't you
at least
shake
2
your
or
head.
3
I already had one person
Don't
in the
stop,
chat
you're
asking for his
embarrassing me,
channel.
stop.
But his link is going to be in the description.
Yeah,
Yesterday,
but
it
it's
was
fun.
during the weekend. But I played Loadout with him. It was a ton of fun. I think we played like 30 minutes of it, and oh my god, it was so cool. But thank you guys so much for watching that video. If you liked it, give the like button a little smack on the ass, and I'll see you guys in the next video of whatever I make. Thank you guys again, and stay green.
Vegas!